What up, though? It's your boy Black Captain, stepping on mic once again with the crew. We are back in Mass Effect. It looked like he was wearing a Darth Vader cape for a second, Kanan over there. Anyway, we are gonna go, I believe, wreak some havoc in here.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Can I, Oh, that rips right through him. Somebody still around here? Can I get a... Can I change to... Yeah, this is gonna be... Yeah.
Lost shield!
Oh, melee.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright. Coach Manager, yo. Yeah, yo! Garrus. What's up, homie?
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay, thanks to you, all of you.
Yep.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The Quarian. Oh, yeah.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
But Fist has her.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
You made your case.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we heard about him.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the C-Sec Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Alright. You gotta go, homie. They foreshadow who else you have on your team, or can get on your team. We won't be using Garrus too much, though. We played with him a lot in all the other playthroughs, so we're going to explore some of the other characters.
I never properly thanked you for saving. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Let me take a look at what you have for
Of
sale.
course.
You're just gonna... Dang, look how expensive that is. You want that though. I'll at least buy. Can I? Oh, there's only one. I'll buy the level 1 ones. And then with equipment, we want. I think that's a level 1 first. Oh, I got a level 2 first aid. Garrus can have the level 1. You got anything that he? I don't know what his class is. Does he actually have a helmet on? Yeah, let's leave that on. He probably can't do anything about it. Squad. Alright, Garrus, what do I want you to do? Assault and sniper rifles. Makes it easier. Tactical armor. We'll wait on those. Electronics. Don't need decryption. I do want this, and you have to get that off of electronics, or first aid, which I think is silly. Let them have sniper rifles. Alright. Don't need to worry about that. Alright, so we are off to... Do you have any more to
Yes,
say?
Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor. How
My
did you-
parents brought me here when I was young. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea.
Well, that's
Goodbye,
wonderful.
Commander.
No one
Nice
cares.
talking.
Any items for me to yoink? Oh, Ashley. I got Ashley. In terms of power, you want to go with whatever his name is. But okay. Look at that. Not sure what that is. Is this some kind of hovering piece? Rapid transit. I can't go that way. Alright, the next up, and there's one of them little praying mantis IT dudes things. Alright, heading down here.
It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the ascension from the inside out.
Really?
Took almost 6 hours and we only saw 1/10 of the ship. I even got to meet the commander.
Matriarch Ladanya. You met her?
Well, she addressed everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
Huh, just look at that ship. You'd have to be stupid to mess with that.
Very true. She's got almost as much firepower as the rest of the Asari fleet combined.
Hopefully, she'll never need to use it.
Alright, so where does this go? Directions? Oh, C-Sec Academy. Alright, this is where Homeboy is. What the heck is this? Okay. I don't know what that is. Some kind of computer? No screen? They've put like a little warning constructions thing on them. I never noticed that. Officer Lang.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
Right.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
Aren't we aliens to them?
What do you know about the Spectres?
Not much.
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they... But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the
So you're
job, taking
useless.
bribes, that kind of thing.
All right.
Rumors mostly.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
I don't like this armor. Alright, the Academy. Time to get our pal Rex.
In light of the recent attack on Eden...
I'm gonna put her helmet on. This looks cooler with it.
Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
The cool thing about the elevators is they did give you news. So as you played the game, you got some news brief on what was happening. Quick save failed. You can't save in elevators. I can save there. Let's go this way. Homie? That's Rex. This is the way back, from my understanding. Before I talk to Rex, I think this is their shop. I think it's what the little green merbob is. Requisition officers, they're doing all things.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our... So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander?
Show me what you've got.
Excellent.
So we got going on here. Unique item, grenade upgrade. Get that. Get that, so you can buy stuff there. And that's probably all I'm going to be able to get. This stuff here is wonderful, but you're better off just finding it in the wild. I love those guys. Little backpack on them. Right. So that's the way to the ship. Let's go ahead and talk to... Or this is where it is. And what's over here? The Presidium. Is there any need to go to the Presidium? Let me quick save. I don't remember a need to go to the Presidium. I probably can't go. Looks like I can. We'll get Rex.
Do you feel that your training in the human military prepared you well for your duties, Gunnery Chief?
Trying to take down a rogue Spectre and his army of synthetics? No, they didn't cover this in basic.
Okay! They bothered to make this music. Oh, the Presidium is this place. Ugh. Can I warp? Is there a quick warp? I don't want to have to do that. You know what? That's why I quick saved, right? Alright. Let's go ahead and get our pal Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
You will.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Hey!
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Get the heck out of here, Ashley. It is all about the big dog! The big dog himself! Alright. So you already know what my team is gonna be. It's literally the opposite of what I had in my old playthrough. And Big Dog is one of them. He is one of the core. Let's go ahead and get this guy up. So he does shotguns and assault rifles. Okay. Warp. Inflicts 6 damage to a target, lowers the target's damage protection. Not bad. Throws enemies away from the caster with the force. Combat armor, shield boost. You gotta get at least that. Assault rifles. We'll get shotguns in a little bit, but I want to get throw. Barrier. We're fine with that. Advanced warp. We'll get throw eventually. Alright. Erdnot Rex. He uses assault rifles. He's not going to use a sniper rifle. No point really. Go and take the Avenger because I feel like that's going to be the best thing here. You are going to take the chemical rounds, yeah? Let's do that with organics. And the shotgun. You use heavy armor, so yeah. You probably stick with this for now. Alright. Is this the right way? This is the way I want to go. Well, we got to go back to the little bar place, so. Okay.
Okay. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Short, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
Hey there! Oh, you're not C-Sec, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you? Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but... His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. Well, good luck.
Alright, yeah, Solarian.
Hello, Commander.
That was the best
Can't help you
thing
right
you
now.
can share with me is hello, Commander. Came that way. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Can I talk to Rex? I know he talked to you.
I used to have an office here. Spent half my time doing paperwork.
Every time I visit the Citadel, C-Sec brings me here for a friendly chat.
Okay, so I already went that direction. So this is where I want to go. Where does this lead? Oh, this is the dead end, isn't it? There's a dude over there. Oh, thanks for blocking me, guys. Tracking terminal. It's a tracking terminal. Weapons locker. Oh yeah, so this is a dead end. Alrighty. Another tracking terminal. Give me that 11 experience. Alright, so now we are off to the bar. We need to go to the bar and handle this fister. And then we gotta go to the markets. Matter of fact, we might as well go there now because we're heading there. No, we don't want to. Oh. Is there a warp? There we go. Yes. Okay, so wards, markets. I'm not taking no elevators, man. That stuff takes too long. Alright, we're looking for a Solarian. I think he's downstairs. There he is.
Hold it right there. Just throw me the data and you can walk away.
Drop your weapons, now.
I don't think so, human.
I'll ask you one more time. Give me the data and you and Jalid will live to see another day.
Oh boy. Let's see, let's talk about this.
There's no need to let things get out of hand.
Fine. Have it your way. Boys?
Take cover.
Okay, I want to use this. Okay, what a friend he is.
Wait! I give up! I give up! Please, don't kill me!
What's so important about this data? Why are you trying to get it?
I thought you knew. He said you were going to deliver it.
And what exactly was I supposed to be delivering?
It's the initial data from scanning the Keepers. You see, we stole some research from our work to make the scanners. We were supposed to work together. I get the data, he analyzes it.
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever.
That doesn't explain why you're trying to kill your partner.
Right.
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. But it doesn't matter now. I just want to live. I don't care if I ever see that data again.
So how do you gather data on the Keepers?
It's not difficult, really. Just get within range and scan them. You seem interested. Enough to help me, perhaps?
How could I help you?
I'll give you my scanner. Whenever you see a Keeper, scan it. Discreetly. My database will update automatically each time you scan a unique Keeper. Then I'll update your account with a few credits.
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
If I have time, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
I would off him normally, but this is a whole other quest that you get to do. That guy tried to kill me. Right, so now we will go back to Jalid. I'll probably just dedicate an episode to scanning those guys. I won't do it now. It's a lot of work. Or this takes me out of what I'm doing. I kind of want to explore a bit more. And I don't need the credits. C-Sect is where he is. Something tells me he already knew what that was all about, but then why? I mean, he just wanted to see where their status was. Did he really try to? Those little armored panda guys, they're money grubbers.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Right.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Alright. Now, we are off to the bar. I'm gonna see how close I can get with this warp here. And we're gonna get some action. After this, I think we were pretty much ready to leave. Here, Charles Den. Shotgun. Alright, make sure my shotgun is out.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist.
Look out! Take cover!
Enemies everywhere!
Enemies everywhere!
I've lost shields!
Give me that.
I've lost shields!
Keep pressing the wrong button to do that. Shot! I think he's still alive, though. Not anymore. Enemies everywhere! You shoot that thing, and stuff happens.
Stop right there! Don't come any closer! Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back, or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
They just walk away.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Alright. Give me that. Alright. And inside. Why do I have to do everything myself? Let's do you. I should have took cover.
Hold the line!
That is unfortunate. I don't even know when the last save was. I'll have to do all of that over again. Oh yes, gotta do it all over again. Gotta remember to quick save.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist down.
Look out!
Press the wrong button. It's, crouch.
Hold the line!
Headshot.
I'm on it! Locked and loaded.
Headshot.
Locked and loaded.
Don't we have somebody that can use skills?
Lost shields!
Don't we? That's Garrus.
I will destroy you! Locked and loaded.
I've got a shield regen.
I've lost shields!
I need to use that one ability.
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Not gonna hit him?
I'm on
Alright, Garrus should be waking up now.
it! We got them all, Shepard. Stop right there! Don't come any closer! Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back, or we'll shoot.
You're making a mistake.
This would be a good time to find
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
out of
I
there.
never would have.
Shooting people isn't all.
Alright, let's go ahead and quick save this, since I'm gonna get ribbed. Lord knows I might actually fail this one. My computer, son of a... My mouse just got stuck. It just stopped moving. Y'all saw that. This is, you know, and this is exactly what I knew. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna. I knew I was gonna. You know, I was like, this is easy, and I'm gonna fail this. That's why I'm like, this only because I saved. Had I not saved, I would have got it right. Like, look at that, ridiculous. Give me this. Hope I didn't take it into Omni Gel. Whatever.
I surrender.
Your fist?
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for
her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Hey!
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. Yeah.
Alright, any more stuff to take? Alright, well, you know there'll be people on the way back. Can we not go this way?
Over there! Lost shield! Lost...
We're getting wrecked.
Lost shield!
Can someone do something about this?
Lost shields!
Garrus is dead.
Perimeter secure.
Where are we supposed to go? Can't go this way.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Oh, they overloaded my gun. Rex is down. Doesn't do much damage.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Don't worry about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Then I guess there are two things I need to thank you for. Who are you?
That is Bay, I'm just saying.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
That is Bay, I'm just saying.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Is that a Quarian?
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Shut up and I'll tell you.
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
I love their culture.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
They need to know.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali.
I can barely see you.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Right.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
You could be useful.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
She's as weak as a homeboy. But she's got that nice purple, which I need. Alright. Alien crew. Alas, this is most likely not going to be my group. Let's go ahead and save this. What does she specialize in? Trash. You're gonna want to get this out because she's not really good at much anything else. Let's get one of those. We'll leave you alone. Max out that shield. Give her advanced sabotage and then we'll work on this one. Alright. I don't think I have leveled up. This is not a bad one to have, especially on where I'm at. Unlock sniper rifles. This will take me a little bit of time. I don't want that though. That just makes things a bit easier for me. You unlock fitness. This will give him more life, which is great, but I want throw. And then we will go stasis is going to be really useful. Alrighty. We won't worry about equipment just yet, because I think that's all the combat we need. We are... What are we doing now? Some kind of quest that I have around the corner, I believe.
Please greeting. Human, it is always good to see. I am Ambassador Kalen, genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
What do you do here?
Modestly. I work to bring the problems and...
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Dan. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm.
I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share.
Tell me about the history and
The
origin.
Corps were just beginning to explore Council's space when, with their help, we discovered the Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elk.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiar. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden change.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets.
You are mistaken. See this here if you don't believe us.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are startled realization. I must speak. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me.
So long.
Farewell. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
It's hilarious.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my volus.
They take too long to talk. Alright, so now we need to go to
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
What's up?
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
That's garbage.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time.
Alrighty. I was gonna say there was something else I needed to do. Is there any reason for me to talk
Welcome
to
to Precision. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the council meets regularly.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Alright. I was we need to go to the consort? Sorry, consort person. I think the bar's here. Alright.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife, Nirali.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
She's being mauled.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all
I didn't mean
people
to
should
select that.
understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Soldiers shouldn't have to worry about what their own government is going to do to their bodies.
All right, Commander. You tell Samesh that the body is being...
I didn't want to do that, and so we will have to reload. It's unfortunate. I gotta do all that crap over again. Okay, so yeah, this Let's go solve this guy's problem. Yeah, this is the... Well, anyway.
Strange greeting.
So long, then.
No, that's not
Thanks
what I
to
wanted.
you, human. Good day. Strange greeting, human.
I know who...
You are mistaken.
Confused. Anxious request. Farewell.
I'm sure you...
Please. I am Ambassador Kale.
Why do you...
Plain, remorseful response, Din. Modest, chastising rebuke. Your
Tell me more about
genuine enthusiasm.
I'd like to know more
Frankly,
about...
our government...
I'd like to know...
Our government tends
Goodbye, Ambassador.
sincere farewell.
Codex
Good day to you,
experience.
human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Right. So go ahead and quick save. Make sure that doesn't happen again.
Excuse me,
What's up,
Commander
homie?
Shepard. Could you... Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive... I've requested that my wife's body... I don't know.
Alright. Now I say the military gets to keep the body. She's a patriot. They're gonna use her for science, and also I feel like he would have signed a waiver.
My goodness, your activities made for quite a brief... Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before.
You're
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think the research
This
is
is a
going to
long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year.
You've got to have a lot of bodies.
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can.
When will
to
this
get...
research result in
If we're
actual...
lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
I'll tell Samesh.
That was just the reaction we... But if you think it will help, please let me know if you have any other
Yeah,
questions.
you should let homie know his wife is being used for research. I'd tell him, like, listen, you're not gonna see your wife back because, yeah, not gonna happen. And I'm like, get out of here, you little scamp.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker?
They're running medical studies on Norali. That's why they won't release
Tests?
the body.
My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
This is war.
Samesh, right now more people are going to die unless the military runs those tests.
This isn't about them. This is about my wife, the woman the military killed.
The military didn't kill her.
The Geth killed your wife. And they'll kill a lot more if we don't run those tests.
You think I've not given enough? Don't speak to me of duty. I just want her to come home. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I feel today. Goodbye.
That's right. It's called Renegade. Well, your boy was a jerk. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. The next episode, we're gonna go ahead and get these dang things scanned. So, you know what it is. Your boy Black Captain. I'm stepping off. Peace out.